Hi, this is week 6 of environmental ethics, and this week we are engaging the topic of ecofeminism. As you know from the introduction we did in the course, ecofeminism is a particular brand of ecological philosophy that develops in the early 1970s and gains considerable traction in the latter half or the latter part of the 20th century. And the piece we're going to be reading is from two individuals who are rather influential not only in environmental ethics but also in the field of ecofeminism, and that's Karen Warren and Jim Chaney. The text we have from them is a journal article which is titled Ecological Feminism and Ecosystem Ecology. What they do with this article in particular is try to join or at least make some inroads to connecting ecofeminism to the ecological sciences. For a long time, ecological sciences and ecofeminism were seen as somehow incompatible, that they were, although both interested in ecology, there was something about the theoretical perspectives of ecofeminism and the sort of scientific work in ecology that somehow didn't mesh, didn't go together. And so what Warren and Chaney try to do is not only give us a good understanding of both traditions, what is ecofeminism on the one hand, what is ecological sciences on the other hand, but then they try to join them to find alliances between the two camps that can help us understand how they fit together and how they share certain goals, certain objectives, and even certain assumptions in terms of how they structure their work and their practices. So that's what we're reading for this week. Again, I have study questions for you that will help guide the reading process. I encourage you, as usual, to look at the study questions and to use them as a way to guide the reading that you do so that you know what to look for and how to make sense of the material that's in the text. Lastly, one short little sort of personal side note that may be of some interest is one of the writers that you're going to be working with this week, Jim Chaney, was actually my first philosophy professor when I was an undergraduate at the University of Wisconsin. Jim Chaney, for most of his career, worked at the University of Wisconsin and was considered to be one of the leading figures in the development of environmental ethics. And at the time that I was working with him, had founded an institute actually called Wilderness University, in which he developed a lot of the thought that became the sort of leading edge in environmental ethics in the latter part of the 20th century. So that's all I have for this week. Enjoy the reading. I hope it is engaging and that it gives you a different perspective on things, and that you can look at it from a vantage point here in the 21st century, recognizing that this is something from the previous century that still has an impact on the way we think about ecology and the way we think about environmentalism in the current climate. All right, that's it. Thanks. Have a good week. Bye.